Anyone recognize this place? So when I graduated high school, one of my best friends and I flew out to San Francisco for the very first time. And we toured around, and then we took the Amtrak from Alameda to Napa.
This is really, really beautiful.
I just loved it. And by the end of that week, I said, I want to live here. And I did. I moved to San Francisco in 2005. And during the 5 years that I lived there, I never had a car. I took the Muni above ground, I took the BART, which is the underground subway, and on occasion, I took a cable car.
Well, I've just been reminded of why I never owned a car in San Francisco and always took public transportation. Woo! Parking was a doozy. Hey everyone, this is Train Talk with Lisa, and I am back in San Francisco where I lived for 5 years, but never made it to the Cable Car Museum. So today, you're gonna come along with me and we're gonna check it out.
There are about 40 working cable cars in the city of San Francisco, and these are the only cable cars in the entire world. They don't have power themselves, but they run by gripping underground cables that are powered here. So while there were models and historic photos and all kinds of things to look at the museum, there was some serious work being done there too, because this was home of the Powerhouse. Originally, the cable was powered by steam, but today it's powered by electricity. Carrier pulleys are placed 15 feet apart throughout the bottom of the channel in order to give the cable a surface to ride on. Since an engaged grip raises the cable approximately 6 inches at its point of contact, the cable is lifted over the pulley momentarily when a car passes.
So since the cable cars are so iconic, even they made it into the, Summer of Love artwork that was made at the time. So I'm thinking about the trucks that you can buy in my dad's model train store, and now seeing the real deal, like jumbo size. Oh, those are cute. So I actually used to live on Ellis at Hyde. So when I see like Powell and Hyde cable car, I think about that. I think about seeing it go by at times, but not right at my old intersection. It was the very first place I ever lived in San Francisco. And if you know San Francisco, you may have some thoughts on that area. But yeah, I think I don't know. All the cable car experiences would be great, but the view, taking that one, is particularly beautiful. And there's chocolate at the end of Ghirardelli Square. So I totally felt an earthquake just days ago at my place in Topanga. It's amazing how nothing even swayed, no pictures fell off the walls, nothing really was different afterwards, so all was fine. But man, in the moment, you feel it. I was just like, okay, I hope this stops soon and nothing really happens. Anyway, the 1906 earthquake was a really big deal. So that cable car said Fell and Oak on it, and I used to live on Fell Street at Oak, so it's in Hayes Valley. So anyways, it feels like a little bit, like going down memory lane, and yeah, it's special. Hi, so what's your name?
I'm Izzy.
Izzy. I'm Lisa. It's nice to meet you. And tell me, Izzy, did you grow up in San Francisco?
Yeah, so I grew up in this neighborhood, Nob Hill, with actually my two best friends that also grew up a couple blocks from me. And we used to come here when we were really little. Our dads would take us here on like rainy days and stuff like that. And so it's really fun getting to work here now. And like I'm the person in the gift shop when little kids come in, because I remember the gift shop, I remember all the old museums, I remember the mannequin, all of it. And so it's fun to get to be like a part of San Francisco and share my hometown and the cable cars and all of that with people from all over the world. People are usually amazed at how simple the technology is, because it's basically like an elevator, but on its horizontal. And we get a lot of people that ask, is this the real thing? Like, do these ships actually run the cables that pull the cable cars? They think it's for show. And it's always fun to be like, yeah, that's the real thing. If the cables aren't running there, then the cars aren't running.
That's operating all the cable cars in the entire city?
Yeah, so there used to be the 8 lines, and so there were powerhouses all over. Now one's a Trader Joe's, one's like a local deli. But this is the only powerhouse now today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I really
thank
appreciate
you.
that. So nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
This has been nice. The people that work here are great. Just like great energy, wonderful to talk with. There's a lot to look at, a lot to read, a lot to learn about. I definitely had to have it explained to me a time or two, just the difference between a cable car and a trolley, and what's powering the cable car now versus before and everything. But this is definitely a great stop. It's a free museum. It's kind of in the heart of San Francisco. There's other stuff nearby. You can go over to North Beach and get some homemade pasta, head down to the bay and walk along Embarcadero. I mean, this is really, it's been bringing me back to my time here. And, I've been visiting ever since, still have friends here. So between that and then cable car and its charm, yeah, this is a really nice visit.
You might have suspected that I decided to follow the noise to see if I could experience a little bit more. But for now, check out my website, lisakentertainment.com/train talk with Lisa, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you very soon with more.